Hi, this is Cindy Drew, a big fan of Danny Coleman's show Rock on Radio. You obviously have good taste too.
See? You see? I inspire my guests to dance.
Oh, is that what that was?
Our theme song, written by
Uh-huh.
Charles Larita and Will
It's very
Sarver
catchy,
of
yes.
Charles Larita and the Mischief.
Right.
See, even who's
Samantha.
that guy we had here?
No, even Paul.
Paul Nelson admired the theme song written by Charles Larita and the Mischief yesterday.
He was actually playing it if you
Yeah, he
noticed or
was.
not.
Hello, everybody. It is Sunday night at 7 o'clock. It is Rock on Radio. I am your host, Danny Coleman. And as always, I am joined in studio by engineer Art, producer Claire,
Howdy.
and a cast of thousands. Art, you can edit this to make it look like there's thousands, right?
Sure.
Good. There you go.
You sound like
Okay,
a rocket
all
ship.
Mission to Mars. Rock on Radio is brought to you by, and I have a list.
I was gonna say, where's
I
the
have a list. My producer gave me a
Okay.
list. Producer Claire gave me a list.
Yep.
Rock on Radio is brought to you by CPA Jody Weber.
Woo.
That's right. Actress Eileen Sullivan. Our good friend Michelle Spadaro at bridalmusic.org. If you need music for perhaps a cocktail hour
Mhm.
or anything of that nature,
Nice wedding.
that's right. If you two want to renew your vows, because we understand what happened. We had this discussion earlier.
You did.
You can contact Michelle Spadaro at bridalmusic.org. And she puts together a neat little trio.
She has weddings, birthdays, divorces.
Yes.
Oh, celebrations of all kinds.
Yes, celebration of my divorce being finalized is coming up.
That's about the sound of it.
There you go. Time to tune again.
Sorry.
O'Connor's American Bar and Grill of East Hampton, Mount Holly, New Jersey. I was down that way today.
Oh,
Yeah, I was down in
Okay.
Lumberton,
nice.
rearranging some sod on the golf course
I
today.
see. How many divots did you have to put back?
Only one, actually.
Oh, one big one.
Mhm. Yep.
I see.
I could have used it as a toupee. I could have. Anyway.
It was on St. Patrick's Day.
Also, yes.
Green hair.
Also by Analog Trenton.
Mhm.
Yes, our good friend Bill Nobes at Analog Trenton. He is also the sponsor of the next Rock on Radio Happy Hour, which is March 5th, featuring our friends Chin and Blum.
Luncheon.
Well, we'll be in Florida.
Oh, you'll be in Florida. Oh, man, I wasted an invite on you. They limit me. I thought you were leaving. Never mind. All right, give it back. And because this show is also podcast,
Mhm.
where you can find us on anchor.fm, where you'll be able to find our guest this evening within a few days.
Yep.
Actually, I think Thursday
Mhm.
is the target date for the release of that. And by our good buddy Rob over in the UK of Deuce Music, because we have the Deuce Music Minute coming up at 8 o'clock. Dave the Rave at 7:30
Yay.
with New York City Rock and Roll Review.
Mhm.
Dave the Rave drove all the way down here from Yonkers yesterday
Wow,
because he
that
was
was great.
such a
Him and
fan of
Jenny.
the guest we
Mhm.
had yesterday. We had a guest in studio. We did a special Rock on Radio. Paul Nelson had a gig in Washington, D.C. the night before, and he had a gig in Tuckerton, New Jersey last night.
Mhm.
And Paul stopped in between the two and sat down with us for about an hour and a half. And for those of you who are unaware of who Paul Nelson is, he was Johnny Winter's right-hand man. He was his tour manager, road manager, PR guy,
All around good buddy.
friend, savior, and guitar player. Actually, he shared the stage. Caretaker.
Yeah.
That will be once Art puts that together and we get that out there. That was there were some really funny stories that came out of that about eye doctors and ear doctors.
I went home and watched Down and Dirty last night.
And
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. I was like, there's
the Johnny Winter movie. Yep, Paul Nelson is in that.
Actually,
Paul
it was really interesting. I don't think I had ever seen that before.
talks all about Johnny. from beginning to end.
It was awesome.
Yep. And Paul actually won a Grammy for producing his Step Back album. After Johnny passed away, he finally won a Grammy Award. So it was good to see Paul
Mhm.
in studio. I haven't seen him in a while.
It sounded
Uh,
amazing.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic guitar player. If you want to reach out to us tonight, you can do so in multiple ways. First of all, hey, I got a website.
You do.
I do.
What
I
is
do.
it?
I have a
Tell
website.
us.
Claire's going to tell us.
It's DCROR.com.
Yes, just
Danny
like the one on the
Coleman's
sign.
Rock on Radio.
Where
That's
is that? Am I going to have to know that? Am I being tested on that?
No,
Can't miss it.
Okay,
I
I got it.
I might test your parents on that, but not you.
They're closer, so they should know that.
And you can find us on Facebook at Danny Coleman's Rock on Radio 2, the number 2, where Claire will be posting all sorts of links and pictures and stuff in the event this
Yes.
evening
Mhm.
for our guest.
Drum roll.
I don't have a chair like Joey did yesterday.
Wow, that was an incredible drum roll.
Oh,
I feel so honored.
Samantha Spano!
That's me.
Yes, she has been here before and she decided to come back. Amazing.
I know.
Amazing. We get a repeat offender.
You don't get many of those? I'm shocked.
Hey, imagine that, right?
Oh, yes, I love that.
Mega applause. There you go. Art has a new toy.
You started them, so.
That's all right. You can also find us on Instagram at Rock On Radio, Twitter at Rock On Radio, and and if you want to find our podcasts, you can go to at Rock On Podcast. That's anchor.fm/at Rock On Podcast. Or if you want to find out about my new blues show, which Art has graciously archived right here at COA Radio.
Mhm.
Very neat graphic, Art. Did a great job on that. I like it.
Oh, I do love that.
It's called Danny Coleman's Got the Blues. You can find me on Facebook under DC Got the Blues and on Instagram under DC GTB, right? I think it is.
Mhm, yep.
Something like that.
We'll have to sit down and decide the day that we will re-air that on COA Radio.
Oh, okay. I'll leave that decision totally up to you. You are the engineer. So that's it. Oh,
On
6.
Instagram, it's DC Got the Blues.
Okay.
And on Facebook, it's DC GTB.
Right.
Mhm.
Like I didn't say.
Did you say Got the Blues?
No, I said didn't say.
Yes.
You see.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
Sounds like a
admitted my
conflict.
Google it. My other favorite expression. Samantha,
Yes.
what is the number they could call if they
What
want to
is the
talk to
number?
you?
I'm so glad you asked.
I know.
Call in at 609-241-7103.
That's 609-241.
7103.
There you go. You got it. All
I
right.
thought that was just like a drum roll. We were just going to drum roll that and just let it be for a second.
No, but seriously, the guy that was in here yesterday with Paul Nelson, it was Paul on guitar. He had his singer who played harmonica as well. And the drummer sat right over there and he played a school chair,
Mhm.
a metal folding chair with like
That's
the
amazing.
arms so you
Desk.
could put your book
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
That's
like a
great.
chair desk. And that's what he,
That
and it sounds like
Mhm.
$1 million.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of what I do
When he,
in
first,
school when I'm
when he
bored.
first got here, he said, "Do you have a music stand? A metal music stand? I can play a metal music stand." I'm like, "No, but I have a metal desk." He's like, "Okay,
We adjust.
Yeah.
We
exactly."
you know,
And he
compensate.
works.
He did
Yep.
amazing things with that chair.
Actually, yes, he did. Actually, Wayne Schroeder commented on the Facebook Live before we went on here, said yesterday's show was
That
great.
was great. Yeah.
And Dave Vargas says, hello, Samantha.
Yeah, sorry to tell you, this one's gonna be better, but
Uh-huh. Well, we knew that.
Of
We knew
course.
that. Because if he could win a Grammy, so could you.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
All right. Now, the last time you were here was before the Sirens of Asbury Park.
Yes, I was
which
here
was
with
in July.
yes, I was with Joe Weimer and Shelly Minacchio.
Mm-hmm. Shelley
Yes.
Minacchio
Minacchio.
and Joe Weimer. Was that it? Just the three of you?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well,
I
that's
think-
good.
I think there was someone else, but they couldn't make.
Yeah.
Now, I recall, the day of the event, which I emceed. So I kind of was
Hopefully.
wandering everywhere.
Yeah, hopefully you would know that you were there.
Well, no, it doesn't always work out that
Did they have Jameson there?
It's like breadcrumbs.
way. little Jemison
Little
shots.
shot glasses. Ooh,
Oh.
look at that. This way.
Remember, I couldn't talk about that because I'm
Yeah,
underage.
that's right.
That was fun.
Yeah, she's still underage.
So am I.
I'm 17 now, though.
Yes.
17.
Did you get your license?
I did get my license.
Nice.
I failed the first time, but the
Okay.
second time I passed.
My daughter just got it on Friday. She turned 17.
Oh,
on
congrats.
Friday.
Happy
Yes,
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did it on the first time, but by the skin of her teeth, she pulled out and pulled back in for the parking.
Yeah, it was a struggle, but I got it eventually, so it was fine.
Is
We're
that
good.
what got you parking?
But oh yeah.
It always gets everybody.
See,
Well, I told everybody a little white lie because I was too embarrassed of the parallel parking. But I guess that's out now.
Did you have
Anyway.
one of those cars with the automatic parking thing that they let you use?
No, they actually tell you before. They're like, if you have that, you cannot use it.
Right.
And they don't even want you using the backup camera.
Right.
He was like, make sure you're looking behind you. I'm like, okay, I got it. I'm good. Like I got it.
We had
So
had
it
the one
was
with
stressful.
the center
The
brake.
emergency
Right.
brake, yeah.
So who has a car like that? So we had to rent the.
Yeah, well, my car
driving
has
school.
it, but it's not even like a handle. It's a little button.
Oh,
So that's it. This qualifies. I can use this because that's it. He was like, okay, fine, whatever. So that was fun. So
wow. But you got it now. So that's
yeah,
good.
I'm all over the place now.
Nice.
Don't even see me. Ask my mom.
Well, did you drive them today?
Oh no, my
Chauffeur?
dad drove.
Oh.
My dad drove his country boy mobile, his pickup truck. So,
oh, so that was you sitting in the parking lot.
Oh. Who knew? Did you see us all wandering in?
yeah, we just went incognito. We didn't say anything. Kept our head down. Like, let them go in first, get set up, and we'll
Got the
follow
windows
behind.
all tricked out.
Yeah, yeah. Since his
Because
cars, his
someone back
car.
on their cell phone.
That was me.
Have you ever seen the classic 80s movie License to Drive?
I have not.
Oh my gosh. It's Corey, the Coreys are in it. Haim and Feldman. Have you seen it? You know what I'm talking about? Remember? And the father from the show that had Urkel on it. What the heck was the name of that show?
No, Urkel. Yeah. Oh gosh.
But the father was the guy from
Oh yeah.
the division of motor vehicles, and he comes in and he's got a coffee cup, right? He's got this coffee cup, it's about this big, and it's filled to the top.
Oh no.
And he puts it on the dashboard. He
Oh,
looks at the
no.
kid, says, "Spill my coffee, you fail."
Oh my god. That's stressful.
That's a great.
That's stress right
It's pretty
there.
funny. So of course he
Oh my goodness.
failed. So, but I'm glad you
Can imagine.
passed.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
The second time.
So then, okay, so now you got a driver's license. So that means you're what? Junior, senior in high school?
I'm a
now?
junior.
Junior in high school.
So the pressure's on.
Why?
Pressure's on SATs, ACTs, college. It's just very stressful.
Nashville. You know, it's all those things. that
Yeah,
normal.
prom.
Yeah. Prom.
Yeah, that's stressful.
Oh my
Junior prom.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is. I'm saying it
Believe
doesn't
me, I'm
sound
okay,
like a
all right.
lot.
What is so stressful about the prom?
What's so stressful about the prom?
Oh, here we go.
Finding this is gonna make me sound like such a child, but like
She
Fi-
is.
I am.
It's all right. Sound like yourself.
Finding a date, knowing where you're going, because now people do pre-proms. They have like a pre-party before.
Mhm.
This has nothing to do with music, but you know it's fine. Finding
Wait,
your
wait, wait,
dress.
wait. Okay. Finding a dress, all that stuff. I can't
Yeah.
believe that,
Heels, no
that,
heels.
that your daughter has trouble finding a date.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Wow.
I'm not throwing any shade on the radio. I'm not even gonna do it.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm not going to ask for anything personal. I'm just saying, I can't believe
Well, and maybe that she has too many choices.
that's
definitely
what
not
I'm
the
thinking.
case.
So-
My mom's in the back being so supportive. She's like, no, zero. She has no date, nothing, no date, not at all. She's going by herself. That's it. She doesn't even
Oh,
care.
you even pulled out mom's accent on that one.
How can I not?
You
I
know,
can't control my genes. Okay. It's like-
you know, I guess it goes back to that old thing where a lot of boys probably do not or have not asked her yet because they figure, she'll never go with me. That's quite possible.
Hmm.
Because, you know,
Could be.
teenage boys
Wish.
are stupid.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
not just teenage.
Then we turn into men, and we're even.
What do you mean?
I don't get any better
Your
after
brain
that. Don't
doesn't
even worry.
fully mature till like 40.
I'm
40,
actually,
try like
63.
Scientifically, that's what it's supposed to be, but apparently not.
I'm actually writing a book that's called Men Are Stupid.
Really?
I am. I am.
I haven't seen it
Have you
yet.
I want to hear more about this book.
If you're just tuning in,
I want to hear about the research.
this is Rock On Radio. I am your host, Danny Coleman, and this, for those of you watching at home on radio, is Samantha Spano.
Me and my multiple personalities are
And our
R.
parents.
And yeah, we're R. Collectively as a group.
And you brought along with you.
My mom and my dad.
Okay, and is that how we should lovingly refer to them on air? Mom and Dad?
Mom and dad.
Done.
Or you
Okay.
could call
Spano,
my-
Papa Spano.
yeah, that's what my friends call them. But Valerie and Chris.
Valerie and Chris.
Formally.
See?
That I didn't know their names until I was
You know-
5. So.
They had names?
It's just mom and dad.
That's it. Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
I still don't know my parents' names.
We used to play a game when we were little, Honey and Ginny. We didn't know my dad's name. But it was just Honey.
Somebody's calling already.
Fun.
They want to go to the prom with you. Oh. Oh, you gotta turn your computer down or whatever you're listening to us on. Please turn that down.
Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
Turn your computer down, please.
I just did. Sorry.
There we go. All right, welcome to Rock On Radio. Who's this?
Hi, this is Phyllis Spano.
Hi, Phyllis, what's up?
I'm the godmother.
Nice.
I can't. What's up?
The fairy godmother.
I'm the godfather.
And that's what we used to call her. She was my fairy
I think
godmother.
it belonged to your house.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Phyllis.
You're on the radio. How do you feel?
I feel better, but I just want to say how beautiful and talented my goddaughter is, isn't she?
Aw, thank you.
No complaints here.
She correct.
I'm gonna make him an offer, Calvin.
Thank you for taking my call. Goodbye, baby girl.
Bye. Love you.
See you, Phyllis. You have to get her a rotary phone.
Oh my god. She used her one phone call to call me on the radio.
This true story. We do these things here from time to time. They're called the Rock In and Rock Out
Mm-hmm.
intake and outtake sessions, and I interview rappers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, we had one of them call us from jail, so every 15 minutes the phone came.
Are
you
you serious?
True story. Another one called. I said, "So what are you doing? You're going to take the show on the road? You're going on tour?" He said, "Well, right now I'm wearing a bracelet." So he was under house arrest.
Oh my god.
Can't
It's
make
like-
this stuff
That
up.
sounds like fake. Like a fake story.
Man, you can't make this stuff up.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Right. So Samantha, now I tortured you a little bit when you were in here with Weimer. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
torturing you a lot more now. Okay, so you play guitar
Yes.
and anything else?
Piano with Joe. That's how I know Joe. She's taught me.
Okay, so she did teach you piano. I
Yeah.
thought I knew.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how's that coming along?
Awesome. For the longest time, she's been telling me to write on piano, and for the longest time, I just couldn't do it. And I feel like once I got more confident in my writing itself, I was able to write on piano and guitar. So every week now, I go to her on Thursdays. I bring her a new song. She's like, "I'm so happy you're finally doing it." And I was like, "Well, you've been kicking me all this time, and now here it is." So
That's Weimer. I can hear it.
yeah. So now one of the songs I'm actually recording in Nashville, I wrote on piano and I brought it to her. And she's like, "Yes." Yes, that's awesome. I'm glad you like it.
Well, now let's go back to the Sirens of Asbury Park.
Yes.
And it was just funny because I remember walking over to your father
hmm
and I was like, look, there have been a whole bunch of people who've come through my doorway for over almost 11 years now. I've been doing this. So you were like 7.
Yeah. Yeah, 7,
when I
6. I'm
started.
not good at math, so I wouldn't know.
That's right. I got you covered. Me either. Dog years, right? I've been doing it for 11 dog years.
Mhm.
Yeah, go figure. 77 years. Right. So, and I remember going over to your father, and I remember saying, look, there have been a lot of people that come through these doors, and there have been a handful that I can honestly say that they have it.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I remember me telling you that. I said, and your daughter's got it.
That's
Because
awesome. Thank you.
Because you walked into first of all, it was at Danny Clinch's gallery,
Yeah, that was
Okay.
incredible.
which has quickly become rather prestigious,
Mhm.
and you're in a room full of old people.
I wouldn't say old. I would say experienced.
Okay, I'd say old. Yeah, because she's
was
pointing at me. No, you
Everybody's
know,
throwing shade at Dan.
you're
Oh, he takes it.
so you're in this room full of older adults. I mean, 40 to 50 something for the most part, and older. And you walked up there and just very naturally just did your thing, told your stories. I don't even think you played a note yet, and they were here in the palm of your hand. And I think that's when I walked over to your father right after being. I was like, you know what, the kid's got it.
That's so nice. Thank you.
And so what have you done? Because you were getting ready to go to Nashville for the first time.
Mhm.
So what have you done since the Sirens of Asbury Park?
Well, okay.
You went
so,
with Taylor Swift, right? She called you up, said,
Oh,
"Come
I
on down."
wish. I don't know if I would even be able to physically get through that. I might have a mental breakdown. I might cry.
I do that at some point in the show. Don't worry about
Okay. Well, at least we're in the same boat. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like people have said that to me even when I was like 9 or 10, going into bars with Chris Plunkett, my guitar teacher, and we would play 3 songs with a full band. And I was 9 years old in my little polka dot dress and a headband and a side braid. And people would just come up to me drunk as a skunk, just like, "You're amazing, great job." I'm just like, "Thank you." And I didn't know what to say when I was so young because I really didn't register in my mind that people liked what I was doing. Maybe it was because I was young. And after that, I thought about it when I was about 11 or 12. I was like, maybe it's just because I'm young and they just want to give me the benefit of the doubt. And then when you get older and you start going into these more prestigious places to perform and people are saying to you, "Wow, that was really good," or "Wow, you're great at songwriting," that to me is like, okay, so I think this is something I can do. So when I went to Nashville, I was in a room with people who are my own age. Most of them were juniors and seniors in high school. Some of them were a little younger, middle school age. And I'm a very competitive person. So I was like, all right, now let's see what these people are writing about. Let's see what kind of melodies they're choosing, what kind of chord progressions they're picking up. And I wound up working with this awesome mentor named Kashana Armstrong. And I had brought her an idea that I wanted to work on from home. And every day they would give us time, like 35 minutes at the end of the day, to talk about and like create things, just random, just vision boards, whatever you're thinking. And I would sit there and be like, all right, this needs to be this, this needs to be this. And she would just watch me and she was like, what are you doing? Because I was cutting out pieces of paper that had lyrics on them and I was switching them around to see what kind of order they should be in. And she would just watch me. And she's like, "No, that one goes there." I'm like, "Are you sure?" She goes, "Yeah." I'm like, all right. And then I wound up coming up with a full song in 2 days and performing it by the next day in the Country Music Hall of Fame. So that to me was like, all right, this is what I need to do. This is what I have to do. This is where I need to be. And I still keep in touch with her. She's awesome. She comments on all my Instagram pictures and stuff. But yeah, so since then, that was really the first trip to Nashville where I was doing something in the business. Was when I went in, was at the end of July. So that was like 2 weeks after the Siren. So
You were invited to go there, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you win, or how did you?
Well, I applied to go. So I had to write an essay about like why I wanted to be there, what I've done, what kind of equipment I've used, places I'd performed. So I had to write an essay. I had to send over a recorded song. I had to send over the lyrics to the song. And the application process was in January. And I think by March, I knew if I was going or not, and I was in the advanced one. That's what they considered it. So
Ooh, nice.
yeah, so that was fun. And then we performed at the Ford Theater at the end of the week in the Country Music Hall of Fame. So that was insane because then like
Was there a big crowd?
yeah, mostly people's parents that came and some people from the street wandered in. I was like, let's see what's going on in here.
That was that same drunk from when you were
Yeah.
9 came on.
Yeah, my biggest fan.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but
I've never been to Nashville, so I cannot be accused of
wow.
You
So we
sure?
know it
There's
wasn't
some-
me.
Are
Some
you
sh-
sure?
that. Good
You don't
point.
remember being in Ireland either.
Well, you know what Ireland's known
She's got
for.
me there.
Yeah, but just being there, and then when we came home, I'd be watching the CMA channel and just see like Alan Jackson sitting in the Ford Theater, like I performed there, I sat in that seat, and it just like it really like hits you what you just did. You were just in Nashville, you just performed at the Country Music Hall of Fame, and it only really hit me when I saw the CMA channel. I was like, oh my god, that is insane.
Now, did one of you go with her, or did you go by
Oh,
yourself?
we all went.
Oh, you all
We
went.
brought the whole
Oh, okay.
family. My brother
Even
too.
your brother?
Oh yeah.
Whole fan
So
family.
they, so they went because the camp was from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, 5 days, and then Saturday morning was the day we performed. So we had to be there like 8 o'clock. So they were looking at properties to go find a house, and my brother was sleeping till noon and then wandering around Nashville during the day. We don't know where he went. All we know is that he came back. He's like, "We're going out tonight. We're going out tonight. Let's go." And I'm just taking a nap. Like, I was writing all day. This is the business of a songwriter. So it was a really, really fun trip because you know how it gets there at night every day of the week. It's just bars on bars and parties on parties. So
Why
it's
haven't
really
I
great.
been there?
Maybe you have.
Oh, you can't. That's right.
I've been there. I know I've been there.
So
Have you?
fun.
I toured the Grand Ole Opry and the Ryman Theater.
Yeah.
and all that.
Because when we
With my
went,
girls?
I remember I was in about second grade. I was probably 9. That was my really heavy like, Taylor Swift phase. I went there in my cowboy boots, my little bedazzled T-shirt with a guitar on it. So we did all like the touristy stuff. So we did the Ryman. We did some wax museum. We went to the Opryland Gaylord Hotel, whatever it's called. So we did all the touristy stuff. And now this was
I see you.
business.
did
The Hard
that.
Rock Cafe, which I thought
So yeah, well, it was one of the most monumental trips. I tell my dad we've been to the Grand Canyon, but I still want to go back to Nashville. It's like-
Well, my kids say too they want to go back.
I'm thinking the bars are much better in Nashville. Than
oh,
Grand Canyon.
100%.
Yeah, but
Now-
the
But I can't vouch for that because I'm underage. So don't ask me.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't ask me.
You just got done saying your guitar teacher, Chris Plunkett, took her into a bar at the age of 9.
But they really enjoyed it.
Okay, well.
It was Barnacle Bills. Barnacle Bills. I
In
remember-
Seaside?
No, wait. Was it in Seaside?
It's Barnacle Bills.
I feel like it's by Red Bank.
I don't.
No, maybe.
I really
It's
wouldn't
right on
know.
The water is flooded. It came
Yeah,
back.
after Sandy, it
Highlands.
got.
Oh, okay.
Highlands.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The Highlands.
The Highlands,
Okay,
yeah.
maybe.
Miss Dan was there and she played.
Oh, it's Jack
Yeah.
and Bill's in Seaside.
No, I don't know what
Barnacle
that one
Bills.
is.
Barnacle Bills.
Twice. And then it was
I'll
so
Google.
funny because we went back there, I think 2 summers ago, and we went to go see Chris's band, and I wasn't performing with him, but the waitress that I had taken a picture with when I was 9 because I performed.
She was still
She
working
was
there?
still working there, and she recognized me as soon as I walked in. I was like, "This is incredible."
Rumson.
I was like, "This Rumson is that anywhere near Red Bank?"
There's one in.
Kinda.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's not-
it
I
is.
don't know anything
You
about
can,
geography.
you can
Barnacle
actually pass
Bills.
through there to go to Red Bank.
Amusement is in Seaside. Barnacle Bills.
Okay. I knew there was something like that in Seaside. If you were just tuning in, this is Rock on Radio. Our guest is Samantha Spano. We're going to get to some music as soon as we get our 7:30 phone call from Dave the Rave with our New York rock and roll review. He drove all the way down from Yonkers yesterday.
Wow,
Mhm.
Yonkers.
it's
Him and Jenny.
incredible.
Ain't that, Val, that's where you're from, isn't
No.
it?
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
I had to tell the difference
Island.
between Yonkers and Staten Island. Not Yonkers.
I told you I delivered packages in Staten Island, didn't I, when I was a UPS guy? They sent me up there. The New Dorp section,
Okay, New York.
Ebbets Avenue Apartments,
Well,
which didn't go well. No, it's just true story. I went up to, I go to Ebbets Avenue Apartments. I've never been. I literally just got the job, and 30 days later, they sent me up to Staten Island,
Oh my god.
and they weren't even supposed to.
And how long ago was that? Because Staten Island.
89.
89.
So
he was
they
89.
Right out of school.
so they send me up there.
It's got some kind of
And I
Benjamin
go
Button
into-
situation.
I go into the Ebbets Avenue apartments. I got 5 boxes on a hand truck, and I go in and I said, "This is the Ebbets Avenue." He says, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." And I go to walk away. Security guard says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going?"
Oh no.
I said, "I got 5 deliveries. Is there a central point, or I thought I had to go room to room, floor to floor?" He says, "You're not going alone." He goes into the office, comes out, and he straps a gun on his hip. I was like, "Check, please."
I don't know.
So,
My husband's from Staten Island too. That's what we met. in high
oh, you
school.
too? Okay. Yeah, the UPS facility over by the garbage dump.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I
Very
was.
popular place.
Oh yeah.
That was his old
Garbage dump?
hangout spot.
And there's Dave
Ah.
the Rave. See that? Hello, Dave the Rave. Yeah! Probably not. Hello, David.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We
How
are
are you?
we are fantastic. Let me tell you something right off the bat before you even get into it. I smoked that cigar last evening. It was fantastic. Thank you very much.
Glad you enjoyed it.
I did. So go ahead, Dave the Rave. What's happening? Are you still all right from yesterday? We were so glad to
yeah.
see you
I'm
yesterday.
fine. I actually went home and went and played a gig last night, so I had a good time.
Oh, so you
Nice.
went to the gig. That's great.
Practice those licks.
Yeah, I got to go up and do a bunch of stuff with the band. I was probably up for almost all of the second set.
Ooh, very cool.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, very happy about that.
See that?
Hi, Al Claire. How are you?
I'm good. It was good seeing Jenny, my fellow producer.
She's good. She's in the other room. Thank you for yesterday, everybody. Let's get to what we have for you this week. I've got really good shows, and I'm happy to present them for you guys. Thursday, Widespread Panic, February 27th, 8 p.m. at the Beacon Theater. This is a great band. They're like a jam, psychedelic rock and roll band out of Athens, Georgia. And they're going to be starting the first night of their 5-night residency at the Beacon Theater. Tickets are still available.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Okay? And then the following night at Madison Square Garden, the holy grail of rock and roll places to play, we have Hall & Oates, great band from the 80s. They're playing Friday night, 8 o'clock. Tickets are still available. Now listen, Danny, I want your fans and your listeners to understand they're a little pricey right now, but if you keep an eye on StubHub, look for day of the show prices to drop and look for last minute ticket releases to flood the market with cheaper tickets than what's right now. Because what I'm seeing right now, checking all my sources, it's starting lowest right now is $115.
Woo! Dropping the bucket.
There you go.
You know,
Samantha, write a
but
check.
from experience, I think they're going to drop day of show.
Most likely, yeah. They usually do, especially now that you have StubHub.
Yeah.
I know it works that
Yeah.
way for hockey tickets. I've gotten some really good hockey tickets day of the game for literally like half price. So
I've
fantastic.
done that myself. That's a great thing. And it works out well for everybody involved.
All
They
right.
get the seat sold and you get to see a great show or hockey event.
That's a guy that Dave the Rave, say hello to my guest, Samantha Spano.
Hey, how you doing, Samantha Spano?
Good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm on Danny Coleman's Rock On Radio.
So what's not to be happy about, right?
See? Thank you
Yeah.
very much. You know, tell these two that you know. Look.
The old ball and chain.
Oh God.
Checks in the mail.
So yeah. So was Paul Nelson spectacular yesterday or what?
That was just special. You know, on top of being a world-class musician, just a super nice guy and very accommodating and down to earth and normal. It was sweet because I've been around some rock stars that think who they are, and there was no air to this man. He was just a regular Joe.
Yeah, true.
Yep, that he was.
Thank you for that.
That he was. Oh, you are welcome, Dave the Rave. Anytime. Anytime. So
I had a good time.
we have Widespread Panic at the Beacon and we have Hall & Oates at the Garden.
That is correct.
Fantastic. New York City, Dave the Rave's New York City Rock and Roll Review. So what are you going to do the rest of the night, Dave?
I've got a nice roast in the oven. I'm just getting my veggies ready.
You know,
Well, coming over.
the only bad thing about yesterday, Dave, was there was no lasagna and no bread.
Yeah, right.
That's okay. That's okay. There was Paul Nelson and Cuban cigars.
That's true. That's true. We had a cigar. All right, Dave. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, rock on, Danny Coleman, rock on.
There you go. Rock on. Thank you, Dave the Rave. Woohoo! Have a good night, buddy.
Good night.
There you go. Dave the Rave here on Rock On Radio. If you're just tuning in, our guest tonight is Samantha Spano. You can call us at
609-241-7103.
She's getting good.
She is.
Yeah, I am.
I think she was good.
Now watch this. This though could be the ultimate test.
Uh-oh.
They can call us on what number, Val?
609-241-7103.
She got it. All right.
Good job.
There you go. 609-241-7103.
She said it slow so you could hear it.
Write it down.
Uh,
Your mother.
Yeah.
why don't we do some music
Awesome.
so people can hear what you're all about? So, because I know when I saw you, you have some really funny tunes to your writing
Do I?
too. Well, some
Clever.
of your lyrics, yeah, very
Clever.
clever. That's a good way.
Thanks.
to
I
put it.
love to
Country
hear
music.
that.
Yeah.
I love to hear that. Thank you.
That's what I love
Because
about
that's what
country.
I always look for. I
Mhm.
try and be good at that. I don't know.
It's like, do you remember the old, there was, well, you don't, the commercial on the radio? I want to marry my horse, but I can't afford a bridal suite. It was like it was a spoof on
I love a
country
good
radio
metaphor.
stations. I know.
I love a good
I wanna
metaphor.
marry my horse, but I can't afford a bridal suite. And it was like it was to mock countries, but I thought it was clever.
I'm always like the student intern English teacher. Everybody always asks me for help with English and stuff, and poems, especially poems.
A twist on words.
I'll look at the assignment and come up with something like that. Like, how did you do that? I don't know.
natural.
I have magical power.
That's it.
That's it.
Magical powers.
Yep.
There you go. Fantastic. All right. So, what are you going to do for
All
us?
right. How about a song I wrote called "Never Look Back"? I played it at the Sirens of Asbury Park. Everybody seemed to like it. That was one of the first times I played it out, so it seemed to get a good reaction. I like to play songs often that get a good reaction because who doesn't like to hear
A good
clapping?
reaction.
Right?
Yeah. So it's pretty much about, me being a young teenager and saying, you know what, I'm going to do what I want now and nobody's going to tell me what to do, except my mom disagrees. But that's fine.
As she should.
Yeah. So this one, I'm recording this one in Nashville in June.
Okay.
So
We'll
I'll
get
be-
to that when
Yeah.
we come back from this song,
Cool.
because you're returning to Nashville.
Yes, I am.
But your dad's got to sign the papers for the house.
According to my mom, we're moving there tomorrow.
Whoa.
There isn't even a house there yet. All right. I'm trading my curls for an iron and my cross for a crown. I'm taking my good girl reputation and throwing it on down. Not gonna be the foolish innocent, waiting on the world to change. I'm gonna make sure you can't go nowhere without hearing my name. But this is what my mama talked about, how to catch myself before I hit the ground. And I spent my whole life living by that. Gonna walk ahead and never look back. Washing off the words that hurt me, crossing paths of leather and lace. You just played your last hand, baby. Soon you'll find that I can't be replaced. 'Cause this is what my mama talked about, catch myself before I hit the ground. And I'll spend my whole life living by that. Gonna walk ahead and never look back. Cause this is what my mama talked about. How to catch myself before I hit the ground. And I'll spend my whole life living by that. Gonna walk ahead and never. Gonna walk ahead and never look back.
Samantha Spano! We're on Rock On Radio.
Thank you.
609-241-7103 if you want to give us a call. You know what I like about your voice
What about it?
and your choice of style, so to speak, is that you're not doing that same breathy crap that all these other artists
Thank
are doing.
you. Thank you
Tell
so
us how you really
much.
feel about it.
Oh, my
Just don't hold back. Don't hold back.
No, well, I mean, come on. How much? What the heck is
I
that?
thought that's how you sing.
That sounded a little strange in the headphones, not gonna lie. But anyway.
Sounded strange and out here too.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, where they get this breathy, and they all sound. There was a period of time every female artist wanted to sound like Taylor Swift. Then there was a period of time where every female artist wanted to be Adele. Now they all want to be whoever this breathy person is.
Billie Eilish. Not gonna lie though, I love her.
Who?
She's killing it. Billie Eilish.
Oh.
She's 18. She
You don't
won
have
5
teenage
Grammys
daughters.
the other night. She's killing it.
It's fixed.
With blue hair and baggy clothes.
I mean,
does
I
it,
think
hey.
the only reason I think it's fixed is because Taylor didn't win.
Yeah, see?
Lover deserved a
Ah.
Grammy. I said it.
Who you listening to these days?
I listen to everything, and I don't really listen to new country music. As bad as it sounds, I've always grown up on the Alan Jackson, the Toby Keith, the Tim McGraw, and then when I started to branch out, it was Luke Bryan, it was Jason Aldean, Florida Georgia Line in their early days, not so much the poppy stuff they're doing now. So I don't really listen to new country. So I've mostly been listening when I'm driving in my car. It's all throwback songs, like My Sharona, The Knack, which isn't even country, but I listen to it. Should I stay
That's a
or should I
throwback.
go? The Clash, all these old. Just I'm educated on throwback music. Don't get me wrong.
The band, my
But-
very first band I was ever in high school, we used to do My Sharona.
Actually,
Shows you how
Love
long
that
ago that
song.
came out.
because it has, and now it's all. I made a whole playlist of 80s rock, so it's all Bon Jovi and Def Leppard and all these things. And I pull up to school in the morning, and my friend that parks next to me, he rolls down his window. What are you listening to? What are you doing? I'm just like, I have to stay awake when I drive to school in the morning, so I listen to Bon Jovi full blast in the morning.
This girl desperately needs Led Zeppelin 4.
Did you have that record? Then
That's
I
right.
must have it. Yeah, I took all his records and all her 45. Yeah, it was so cute. I found this 45 of Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starships, right? And
Oh my.
she wrote it from Mannequin. It's the cover with the Mannequin like movie cover on
Yep.
it. And she wrote like all hearts and letters on it to him for their anniversary, I think.
Way back.
Yeah, they've been together since high school. They're high school sweethearts. So it has all hearts on it.
Since we're this age.
No.
And she goes,
Wow.
happy anniversary, the yin to my yang. It's so cute. Boy, it's cute.
I should have blushed.
He wants to go back to Led Zeppelin 4.
But it's cute.
But,
I owe my musicianship to them because of the music they listen to. So I owe my musical
Well, this is-
genres.
This is true because
Am I wrong?
well,
and your vinyl.
Yeah, my vinyl collection. Thanks.
My daughter swiped all mine too.
you know,
Yeah.
things are
It's
so
trendy now.
things are so different for your generation
Mhm.
because when your parents and I and well, all of us in the room except you, really. when we were growing up as kids, albums had artwork and they had liner notes and
Yeah.
they had, you could do things like, Led Zeppelin 3 had the pinwheel and Physical Graffiti had you could change the windows in the apartment
Yeah.
building that's on the front.
But we didn't have cell phones.
we had nothing else to look at
Anybody-
lyrics. We had to read the album.
Yeah,
cover.
anybody born
The record store for the afternoon.
That's right.
Yeah,
You had to go to a record store. Yep.
anybody
Right.
born before 2002 knows about that.
Well, you lived on Staten Island, right? So did you have disco mats on the island like they had in Manhattan?
It's like a blockbuster for music.
We had
No.
Sam Goody.
No,
You had
we
Sam-
had
well,
the
Sam
record-
Goody.
Yeah.
Yep.
record store in the Staten Island Mall. That was
Crazy Eddie.
That was it.
The Wiz.
The Wiz.
Yeah,
The Wiz.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was it.
What the heck was that stereo place? Something stereo. Oh God!
That's so terrible.
But they had all kinds of things.
Yeah, you used to cruise the record store like for hours.
Yeah, you just look through the vinyl and you check out the artwork. And, Mhm.
Then we go back out, get on our horses to take the dirt roads back.
Right? They described their days like they had to forge through fire and fight mammoths to get to school in the snow.
Sure, yeah.
uphill both ways.
Yeah.
But we didn't have
shoes.
cell phones or the
No shoes.
internet or we had
No
stick-
GPS to
We
get
had sticks
there.
and rocks.
We actually
Didn't
had
have
our
anything.
our phones taken away from us.
Or unplugged from the wall and walked away.
Yeah.
Nope, we're done.
Right?
Well, actually, I had to
So-
teach my daughter at this is her birthday, so she got 2 new albums of her own. And my oldest daughter put the album into the sleeve and it went out the bottom. I said, okay, rule number 1, you hold the bottom.
Oh my
Don't-
God.
And my other daughter goes, "Woo, you ripped it." I said, they had to slide it in a certain, I had to give
Yeah.
her like etiquette, how to put the needle on.
You
and
should
up
see.
and-
I have a rotary phone in my room. We found it in an antique store for
Nice.
$30 and it still works. That's my wake up call every morning. My mom calls me. It's loud. It is so loud.
Oh yeah.
Great
It's
idea.
my morning when I wake up. Anyway, my house, and I think it was Halloween. We were like prank calling people. She picks up the phone.
Some things never change.
My friend picks up the phone, and she's just looking at the phone. I'm like, "Do you need help?" Yeah, I need help. I'm like, "Okay, so you put that one there, and you wait for it to turn, and you do that one." And I feel like the old
Yeah.
person.
I
And
just did it to my 18-year-old, yeah.
and then she's just like, "Oh, okay, this is fun." And then she wouldn't stop. And she's just dialing random numbers. So that was an interesting experience. I mean, it's not criminal compared to the things that some kids are doing, prank calls on Halloween. I mean, God forbid.
People
So how
wouldn't know
does-
what
Bad
it is on the other
child.
end,
So how does
though.
a prank call go today?
It shows up as potential spam.
I know, right? Just disregard it. Let the phone ring for 4 hours.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
no, if you have one.
Who has a house phone?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Getting back to Danny.
Yeah, we were
so you're going back. That's okay. You go.
totally derailed that conversation.
So you're going back to Nashville.
I am.
And what prompted this? Your own, or is there another?
Well, I was playing all these new songs, so I had this whole new catalog of songs pretty much since the last time I went to Nashville. Because I feel like when I went to Nashville, all these ideas started flowing, and I knew what people wanted to hear, and I knew, we learned about the Nashville sound. So basically, all those old Patsy Cline, slow, like dreamy type of songs. We learned all about that, and really like the logistics of it, and why it was playing on the radio, why it was doing good on the radio, and now, I knew what kind of hooks I needed, what kind of chord progressions I needed, what sounded good together. So I had all these new songs. I had to have at least 15 new songs, give or take. And I played this one song called Lie to Me, which I wrote on piano. Thanks, Joe. Shout out if she's listening. She said she was going to call in. She told me she would. But
You're late.
and I played the song called Lie to Me, and my mom and dad heard it, and I didn't think anything of it. I just played it. My mom said, maybe you should record in Nashville because you never know who's in Nashville. So we started talking about it. My dad's like, why? Why don't you do that? So anyway, we started talking about it. And the last time I recorded and I had something to promote, I was 13. And I've had so much more experience since then. My writing has grown since then, obviously, in 4 years. So I felt like I needed something more to promote. So we're going to do 5 songs, all mine, in the studio. We're going to Omni Sound Studios in Nashville. So we're going to
Okay.
record with Lee and Rory down there. So it's going to be really fun. It's
Lee and
really
Rory.
exciting.
Yeah,
Lee and
we know
Rory.
them.
You know them.
We do. don't
Yeah.
we?
When they come up, they like their burgers on the medium rare side. We cook for them. At the hoedown.
At the rodeo.
At the rodeo. I don't know Leah Rory.
You don't know everybody. I don't know. I'm
was
just
just
a
watching-
producer.
I was just watching this interaction happen. Like,
You don't know who they are.
See, all the time she calls me old, but who's got the memory loss right now? See?
Well, obviously my memory is good because you didn't know who they were.
Now, Art will tell you.
Has he ever mentioned before?
Now, Art and I, we did another special radio show on December 26th. My friend Kelly Carvin, aka Kelly Walls, now, she moved to Nashville 7 years ago. Same thing. I need to do this. She moves to Nashville, and she was there about a month and met this guy Troy Walls.
oh, I see.
And,
Looking at
and they wind up, they just got married. She was here. She was what, 7 months pregnant?
Yeah.
And
Wow.
yeah, they got married a few years back. They got married a few years back, but they went in a different direction in Nashville.
Mhm.
They went, they've got it. Have you listened to any of that album? It's really good. It's really good. And I'm not a country music guy.
Mhm.
They're kind of a mixture of country, rock and roll, and pop.
Mhm.
You know, so it's kind of a huge crossover in 3 directions. The
Yeah.
crossover came back. You know.
Yeah.
It's called a zigzag.
But they kind of went in a different. There you go. They went in a different direction. They got involved with a bunch of writers
Mhm.
down there. So and they somehow, I can't remember how. We'd have to listen to the replay again because I can't remember what Troy said. But somehow they got a foot in the door with one of the big, writing houses down there through a friend of his. And he goes, you go in there and they'll make no bones about looking at you and saying, you stink, get out, rewrite that and come back.
Mhm.
He said, that's if they ask you to come back. If they don't ask you to come back, they'll never let you in again.
Yeah.
So, it's really a roll of the dice, but that's how
Yeah.
they went. And they're doing pretty well down there, actually.
Yeah.
When you go down, you have to look because they do some gigs there. Carvin Walls is what they go out as.
Okay.
They used to go out as Kelly and Troy, but now they
Yeah.
go out as Carvin Walls, I think. But yeah, let's do some more
Yeah.
music.
All right.
What you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to hear?
I don't know. You got all this new material you were
How
just
about the one
talking
you were
about.
saying
Dude.
about the live one?
Oh well, that one's on piano. We'll have
Ah,
to save
can't do
that
that.
for. Let's see. Let's do a fun one. Oh, so I wrote a song called "Yellow Jeep," and it's a really funny story. So,
Oh,
Did you do this at the
yeah, I was
gallery
gonna say
too?
you
did I?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you
I don't
did.
know if I even wrote it at
Maybe
that
not.
point.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It
Could
kind of
be.
triggered something for me too.
I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see. I don't know.
Either
I
that or
like
it was
the song,
Veggie Tales.
though. But
Veggie stick?
Veggie Tales.
Oh,
veggie sticks are good.
yeah.
They're so good.
Or Veggie Tales.
With the Aldi's
I used to
jalapeno
watch
artichoke dip.
VeggieTales
Did you?
with the little cucumber and the tomato
Yeah.
on the pirate ship.
Pirates don't do anything.
My dad's like, this has nothing to do with anything.
Oh, they did
Anyway,
Jeep
Welcome to
song,
Rock
that's
on
why.
Radio, kids.
You think there's Italian anywhere?
so anyway, I was every June I get asked to go to elementary schools and sing for the kids. I'll do 2 or 3 songs for the kids. And this time I went, I was wearing this sundress because it was getting warm out, and it had yellow lemons on it. It was the weirdest dress, but it was so cute. And I went outside and there was this yellow Jeep. I was like, oh my God, my dress matches the car. Let's take a picture. So we did that, and it wound up becoming this whole idea I had. I woke up at 1 a.m. and I wrote the whole song, and I never changed anything. So it was a full-blown song at 1 a.m. And it wound up becoming this whole story about this really awesome summer that you have riding around in this yellow Jeep. And when we were at Cafe Artiste in August, a bunch of my friends came to that show, and every time they see a yellow Jeep, they send a picture of it to me. That's where you
I
might have heard it. So
I think I was there that night.
yeah, so I think you were. No.
Yeah, you might have been.
I
That
was.
might have been. Yeah, I knew I knew
Yeah.
I had heard it before. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really fun. So now they all mention it and like, we want to hear Yellow Jeep. I was like, okay, let's play Yellow Jeep. They have a
What,
favorite
we're gonna
now.
play Yellow Jeep right now?
Yeah.
Yay.
Here we go, Yellow Jeep. Pulled onto my street in a yellow Jeep. Had to be newly 17. From what I could see, license plates had sure to please. And from then on, you had me. Watching from my window, I just had to know. In that kind of car, where would you go? Little did I know it'd be you and me in that yellow Jeep. You trying to keep your eyes off of me. Late nights at the beach, watching you sleep. And we spent like an eternity in that yellow Jeep. As you sat outside and honked the horn, I came running out the door. Told my mom I swore we'd be safe. Well, you took the turn too fast, but that car was meant to last, and we were on our way again. Miles traveled from farm town to ghost town, lost and never getting found. Just you and me in that yellow Jeep, blasting and singing Toby Keith. Late nights at the beach, watching you sleep. They spent like an eternity in that yellow Jeep. My picture hanging from the rear view, always watching over you. My perfume scent on your seats, always remember me. Yours, mine, and ours, all the days, months, and hours we'd spend in that Jeep. Just you and me in that yellow Jeep. I love you, you said it finally. Late nights at the beach, watching you sleep. They spent like an eternity. Just you and me in that yellow Jeep. You trying to keep your eyes off of me. Late nights at the beach, watching you sleep. They spent like an eternity in that yellow Jeep. Yellow Jeep. Pulled onto my street in a yellow Jeep. Had to be newly 17.
Samantha Spano.
Thank you.
Here on Rock On Radio. Fantastic.
Kind of fun, right?
I do. And so what kind of car do you have?
What kind of car do I have?
Yeah.
I have a Ford Edge
Ooh.
Sport.
Whoa.
Sport. It
The
goes-
Sport Edition.
It goes zoom zoom when you put it on the Sport Edition.
No way.
You didn't get Old Betty?
Thanks, Dad.
Do you know? He does have a very special friend who loves that song. Yellow Jeep.
I do.
Oh. Is
My
it going
best
to the
friends.
prom?
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
It's a girl.
Oh,
We should
rats.
give her a shout out.
To Tara. Is she
Absolutely.
listening?
She definitely is listening.
Tara, what's up, my girl?
Oh, Tara.
She loves that song. So her and my friend Eugenia were all in a group chat called Yellow Jeep. So every time they see a Jeep, they send it to me, and it's really cute. My friend Eugenia just sent one the other day, actually. It's really great. So they're very excited that one's being recorded too. That one's going to be recorded. So they're really excited to hear that one all done up.
All right. It's
So-
time to start a GoFundMe for Sam's graduation for the yellow Jeep.
Put a big yellow bow on.
Oh, yellow on yellow.
Yeah,
I see.
it's trendy.
Oh, trendy?
Yeah.
Yellow on yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the clock tells me it's time for the Deuce Music Minute. Right. Well, we're going to do that, actually. Let me get over here so that I'm somewhat prepared.
Why should you start now?
Actually, the gentleman tonight, this is, Sam, this is something we do here. It's called the Deuce Music Minute.
I'm excited. What is it?
I could tell.
Okay.
Beyond belief. You are
I'm
so
so
excited. I
excited.
can see that. What's your social media, by the way?
My social media, my Instagram is at Samantha Spano Official. My Twitter is at Samantha Spano 7, and my Facebook is Samantha Spano. Because that's my name.
Don't wear it out.
To rule out. All right. Well, actually, I like this guy. Art, have you listened to this yet? It's I like this guy. This fellow is a gentleman by the name of Leon Marshall, and he is our Deuce Music Act of the Week here on the Deuce Music Minute. His name is Leon Marshall, and he's based in Harrogate, England. In Harrogate.
Blimey.
Having already received BBC exposure, and he's been a recent semifinalist at the UK Songwriting Contest.
Ooh.
Leon now releases his third single, which is called Hold On, which focuses on depression and an unfiltered discussion between a man and the battle within his own mind. Described as having toe-tapping rhythms and hooks to get audiences on their feet and singing from the get-go. You can find out more information about Leon Marshall by visiting his website, which is Leon Marshall with 2 L's, Marshall with 2 L's at the end, .co.uk, or you can follow him on Facebook at Leon Marshall Music and Instagram at Leon Marshall Music. So, Rock On Radio proudly presents the Deuce Music Minute with Leon Marshall and his song called Hold On here on Rock On Radio. We'll be right back with Samantha Spano.
Please don't look at me like that. Don't you tell me that you know where I'm at. I know that you're always right. And I'm getting tired, too tired of fighting. Hold on. Don't know how much it's right till it's gone. Hold on. Give me a chance to prove you wrong. I feel you slipping away. I'm tripping over every word that you say. Sweat keeps pouring out the vein. If you don't want me, set me free. Pop another painkiller, ease my mind. Pour another drink to pass the time. Roll another smoke to stay awake. Write another song until I break. Don't know how much it's worth till it's gone. Hold on. Give me a chance to prove you wrong. I feel you slipping away. I'm tripping over every word that you say. Sweat keeps pouring out the vein. If you don't want me, set me free. Don't know how much it's worth till it's gone. Give me a chance to prove you wrong. I feel you slipping Keeping on every word that you say. Sweat keeps pouring out of me. You don't want me set me free. You don't want me set me free.
You go, Leon Marshall here on the Deuce Music Minute. See, I like that tune.
One, too. It's a bonus track.
That's it. It's a bonus track. Correct.
It's a name that tune.
It is.
What was
It
that one?
is. It is. It is. 609-241-7103.
Name that tune. 3 bars or less.
Yeah,
We
right.
just did.
609-241-7103. If you want to give us a call, we'll I don't know. We'll give you something. We'll figure out something.
Find something.
I'll figure
We
out
have Jack Furlong CDs.
We have Jack Furlong. I got to take some of them with me, actually. I have a happy hour on March 5th. Chin and Blum.
Get a batch of chili or something sent to you. Chili.
Really?
Crock on chili? No.
Wow.
We haven't seen Mick in a while.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's overdue for the Mick. Yes, he's burnt sugar.
Is he coming out in the walker?
Did he look like he was coming out? He might.
I mean, are they still
Close.
Oh, the Stones? You can believe this last was supposed to be their final tour, right?
He had a heart attack in the middle of it, too.
Yeah, he got his heart valve replaced,
Mhm.
right?
Are they
They're going to tour again this summer.
Oh, right. They canceled it last summer, right?
Well,
They-
2 or 3
no,
days. That was it.
Yeah, they just.
Oh, I know MetLife got moved because everybody's supposed to go to MetLife.
Texas. Someone was
They-
going to Texas this evening.
They were the highest grossing concert tour. They only played 16 dates in the United States, grossed $174 million.
Wow. That was
Wow.
gross, all right.
Because if you haven't seen them, you have to go see them because how
Right.
much longer are they going to be?
I
Yeah,
don't know. They
right.
might be. You never know.
Well, Keith
Keith
Richards
Richards.
will be around
Richards
forever. Well, what
He's
did,
like Methuselah.
what did Paul
That's
Nelson,
only because a germ won't live in him. That's why.
what did Paul Nelson say yesterday? Right? Paul Nelson said that about Johnny Winter yesterday. He said, Johnny he was so messed up and had so many drugs in his system, he had never gotten sick. And once they cleaned him up, he developed a cold. He's like, "What the heck is this? What is this coming out of my nose?" Oh gosh, you got to let me know when you put that up, Art. I mean, everybody should go listen to that with Paul. That was a
Actually, that's
great
going to be
interview.
our show for when I'm in Florida.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
March 8th.
that's
So
right.
you can hear it on March 8th.
That's right.
Fantastic. There you go. So okay, so now you're going in June to Nashville.
June, yeah, end of June, beginning of July. So we're gonna be there right before. I think we're coming back July 3rd. So right before 4th of July.
When's the last day of school?
June 17th, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. We get out really early, so
Nice.
I don't know. Normally I would be counting the days, but I don't know why I don't want this year to end. Probably because all my friends are seniors and they're all gonna leave me. So
So that's it. You hang out with an older crowd.
well, yeah, because they're the ones that can drive and come see me play and perform and stuff.
She knows
So
her
they were
audience.
they were always the ones
Smart.
that would come to see me sing. Nobody my own age would come. So actually, I can't say that. That was a little bit shady. But no, my close friends do go out of their way to come see me. So that's
So,
really
well,
nice.
where are you gigging? Where are you performing?
Well, funny that you asked because I'm actually doing a gig in March 21st at Stay Gold Cafe with Jerry Smith and a few other special guests.
In
It's
Belmar?
Howell.
Or Howell?
Howell.
Okay.
What is
Yeah.
it again?
Stay Gold Cafe. So that'll be really fun. I'm doing an hour set, so 2 half hours like broken up. So there's gonna be a little intermission in the middle.
Mhm.
So that'll be really fun. I'll get to do some new music there, maybe some covers. Covers are always fun to do. So we'll see. And yeah, I love it there. I went there for an open mic, and I wound up being the first one to go because it was packed, and I had school the next day. So the guy was like, "We have a spot right now if you want to go." I was like, "Let's go, let's go."
Let's do
I
it.
just walked in the door. He's like, "You good to go on stage?" Yep, I'm good. Let's go. Plug my guitar in. Let's go. So yeah, the food's really good there.
Well,
Stay Gold Cafe.
And for those of you who, if you haven't picked up on it already, you're fools. What's wrong with you? Samantha has an awesome stage presence.
Thank
Yeah.
You're able to talk to your audience. When you did the sirens thing, I was, wandering around
Mhm.
aimlessly, as I often do.
Yeah. Come back. Come
That's
back.
why. That's why you
Come
keep
back
seeing
to
Claire
us.
push me back towards the front.
Go on. Go on.
I was over there with Lisa Jubin's paint. No,
Dementia's not too far away.
but I could hear people talking about your stage presence, and I heard things like, "Oh my God, this kid's too much." Oh my God, she's she's a natural. That's just two of the things I heard
That's really
while you
cool to
were on
hear.
stage. Yeah, so you did well.
Thank
You
you.
did very well,
Yeah.
and I can see because you're likable on stage.
Thank you.
You seem to your audience, and that's huge to be what seems approachable and what seems like you'll engage them, because
Mhm.
after all, that's who you want to come see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be engaging to these people. Just stay away from the psychopaths.
Oh yeah.
But you want to be engaging to these people. Security.
That's my dad. That's my dad and my brother. They're always not too
Smart.
far behind me.
Very smart.
See?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was really cool going into that event because obviously I had known Jo since I was 11, 12. I've been taking lessons with her. But I mean, it is intimidating when you're going to a place that people speak so highly of. Danny Clinch's Gallery, Asbury Park. Oh my God. He photographs all
Danny
these.
Coleman's Rock on Radio. Danny Coleman.
Well, yeah, you are MC for that. Obviously,
I
everybody's
was, that's
talking,
right.
everybody's talking, and it's a little intimidating. But then you realize, I write the songs I write, I sing how I sing, and I play guitar how I play guitar, and that's just the way it is. I mean, you can
Exactly.
always get better, and you can always improve, but you are who you are, and if people don't like it,
And if you're
And-
not true to yourself,
yourself.
you need to be yourself. Too.
Yeah.
And who you are now is not who you will be in another 6 months.
Yeah.
You might write a different song as you grow and mature as a songwriter. You'll sometimes you're going to look back and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe I wrote that."
Oh, I definitely do.
right,
I
see?
definitely do.
And it's one of the things I like to discuss with young ladies such as yourself is I've watched several of you grow into successful women.
Mhm.
Sophia is the first one. I mean, the first time she ever came on this program, she was like 15. Now she's 25 or 26 years old, and she's got thousands of views on
Mhm.
YouTube.
Yep, for no show.
For what she's doing, and
Mhm.
she's done some great production, and she's working for a record company in New York.
Yeah.
She couldn't even drive when she came on this show.
Yeah.
Taylor Tote is another
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Taylor, first time I met her, she was 16. I met her at the Wonder Bar at an open mic. Her mother brought her down.
Mhm.
She's probably with your guitar teacher. Her mother brought her down, and Cook Smith looked at me and he said, "Danny, meet Taylor. Taylor, meet Danny. He's going to play drums for you tonight. See ya." He walked away, and she looked at me, and I looked at her like, "All right, what now?" And but I played drums for her, sight unseen, and I watched her grow from this. Well, I guess she was probably a sophomore in high school at the time, right? 15, 16
Yeah.
years old. And now she's like, she's really freaking good.
Yeah.
Her band is
Yeah,
incredible.
I follow her on Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah.
And she recorded in the same studio I recorded with Steve Jankowski in Belmar.
Yeah, Jankland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I'll go back and I'll watch like home videos of me just running around the house singing and just confident as anything. Or when I sang at the Stone Pony, that was the first time I sang there. I was 9 years old, wearing a little white like sundress with a little cardigan, my little 7 written on my hand for good luck because I was trying to be Taylor Swift. My guitar was bigger than me, and just all the confidence in the world. And I look back, like, how did I don't even remember doing it. How did I do that? And I'll look at the songs I wrote on pieces of construction paper, and it's just so crazy to see that even back then I wanted to do this, and I'm still doing it. I ran into somebody the other day at a hockey game, and he was like, you were always singing, always playing guitar. You still doing that? Of course I'm still doing that. If I didn't do this, what would I be? That's my question to myself all the time. If I wasn't constantly thinking about writing, if I wasn't putting all my energy into playing guitar, playing piano, and writing and singing, what would I be doing? I don't even know.
Obviously, you're going to be taking the SATs.
Oh gosh.
Way to be a downer.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
right?
me, Danny Downer.
Danny
So
Downer.
where do you want to go to college for, though?
Music business.
There you go. All right.
So this is in my blood now. There's no
Music
getting
industry.
rid
Do you
of
have,
it. Yeah,
any,
music
do
industry.
you have any schools in mind?
Well, it's either 35 minutes away, which would be Monmouth University, or 13 hours away, which would be Belmont in Nashville. So I don't know. I went to the open house at Monmouth and I really loved it. They're getting a shout out right now. Look at them, right?
Well, they get them.
Um,
My daughter graduated from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Wow.
2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago,
Sure.
I think.
Yeah. So those are
She's still my daughter?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, last I checked.
Yeah. So for me, it's crazy because I already know what I want to do. So many people are just in the guidance office every day. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. And I'm just like, anywhere with music, business, you got anything? She's like, okay, we have this one and we have this. I'm like, all right, guess that's where I'm applying to. We'll see what happens.
Oh, there you go.
So
Well,
I
Mom is
mean-
nice and close.
yeah, nice drive too.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Pretty campus.
Let's do some
Yeah.
more music.
All right.
What do you think?
Let me think. I don't know.
Oh, somebody's calling in first.
Who is it?
I wonder who it is.
Hello, welcome to Rock On Radio. Who is it? Who is this? Who is this?
It's just a prank call. It's nobody.
They're on your rotary phone.
Did they hang up, Art? They hung
No
up.
clue. Wow, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
It's because Danny yelled at him. They didn't even know Danny yelled at him yet because it's a delay.
Attention.
609-241-7103. Call us.
Call us now. Now you're doing call us.
Well-
You wanted to hang up a minute ago.
I know. I didn't say that.
Should I say the number again? Is that like the magic?
Obviously. Go ahead.
Okay. You can call in at 609-241-7103.
There she is.
Ooh. Is that a call? No. Okay. I was gonna say
It's a
that would be
delay.
amazing.
You know, now here's how music gets conditioned in your head, right? I'm thinking to myself, Jenny, 8675309, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking, okay, how can I sing 609-241-7103? You can't with the 609. It's got to be like, 241-703, and then right, because you got it, and you just in your head, into my head. Yeah. All right. So what are you gonna do?
This is a song. Words. This is a song called Serenity. Yeah, I don't know really know what to say about it. It uses bar chords, which wait, there's a funny story about this. It's
Someone's phone. See, I heard
fun.
because I don't have my headphones on.
Hello, welcome to Rock On Radio. Who is it?
Tara.
Hey, Tara! You got a shout out. Don't you feel special?
I heard that.
You did, right? Don't you feel special? Do you have any questions for me? I know we spell T all the time, but we're going to put it on the radio and document it. If you have any questions.
I have a serious question, Spano.
Uh-oh, what is it? Uh-oh.
So, as a fellow student and a senior in high school, I want to know, how do you manage your time between writing songs and music and your schoolwork?
That's such a good question. That's T-Dog for
I
ya.
would never ask that.
Well, my answer for you is I don't, because I'm here right now and I have a test tomorrow morning. So I don't. But I mean, I usually have the same schedule every day. So if I don't have a lesson in the afternoon, whether it's guitar or piano, I come home from school, watch TV for a solid hour, take a shower, do my homework, and then usually stay up till like 10:30 writing, and then just go to bed and then do it the next day. So that's my schedule every week. So Tara, when you're not FaceTiming me, that's what I'm doing. So
It's good to know.
yeah, so that's that. And tell our friends to call because that was a really good question. So I hope that they can come up with one as good as that. They're gonna have
Well,
real.
can I make some calls because I don't really want like a competition between best questions.
I think you already won best question. There's no way like Eugenia or John are
God-
gonna be able to beat that.
God
And if
only
they're
knows.
listening, they know.
God only knows. That's better than anything I've asked. Today.
I think Tara will be our next guest co-host.
I think Tara should just take over the show. Actually,
Tara, you should come host it.
You know what? Give me a call. I'll leave Miss Spano my number. She'll give it to you. Come on, we can make connections.
Yes. Help me help you. She wants to go into music industry too, I think, right, Tara?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Radio.
okay. Well, you come in here. We'll let you co-host the show.
Yeah.
We'll let her do that.
Actually,
Yeah, we'll let
Tara,
her
we
do
could
it.
come together.
I don't think we'll have a show if it's both of us, Sam.
Oh my god, it would
We
literally
won't get
just
anything done.
it'll be a comedy show.
Well, you'd have to call in.
You know what's I
Oh my
find?
god, yes.
You know what I find that is funny about what Tara just said? She said, "I don't think we'll have a show. You guys won't get anything done." Has she been
What do you think is
listening?
happening now?
We're supposed to get something done.
Yeah, right? Oh my goodness.
Oh, gosh. You know what, Tara?
Yes.
She there.
Okay, there you go. Just because you called in, I'm going to send Samantha home with some Rock on Radio tchotchkes for you.
Ooh, I'll see you in school tomorrow, Sam.
Yeah, she's gonna make sure she finds me tomorrow.
And you know what? You know what? And it will be locker accessible.
Wow.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for her, Johnny?
Thank you, Don Pardo.
I love that. So we're gonna get some Rock on Radio swag.
Yeah, we'll send her home.
Yeah.
We'll send you home. I'm going to give you some too.
Yay!
I might even give your mom and dad some.
No.
Tara wants to feel special.
All right.
Yeah, that's my specialty.
Specialty?
Yeah, so she's gonna put the Rock on Radio sticker in her locker and just flaunt it. That's what she's gonna do. She's going to.
Ooh.
We're challenging now. If you don't do that, they're gonna come find you.
There we go.
Yes, I pose as an undercover cop in schools.
Oh,
my god.
Tara, you better watch
so
out. Cover about it.
Yeah, now it's out there for everybody to know.
Like you wouldn't stick out like a sore thumb. He's undercover 15-year-old.
What?
What are you, 21 Jump Street?
You'd be like, I never graduated. I'm getting my GED.
Thank you. See?
And SJV is the best place to do it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Tara. Well, we're gonna let she's gonna play. You're doing Serenity or something.
Yes,
Would you say?
that's my
Okay,
song.
Serenity.
Yes.
There
You
we go.
remembered.
See?
I'm shocked.
Right?
wow.
Fantastic.
She could be my co-host.
Yeah, Tara, I'm
and she
telling
will
you.
be.
That's right.
We'll bring her in here.
She's great.
You'll see me in the future.
The future is now.
Oh, you're a time traveler? I like
yes.
time
Oh
travel.
my goodness.
All right. Thank you, Tara.
Bye, T-Dog.
Thank you so much.
Rock on.
Bye.
There you go. Tara.
That was great. I love her.
Does she have a last name or is she remaining like
McGivney.
she like Sting? What is-
McGivney.
McGivney.
Tara McGivney.
Hmm.
AKA T-Dog. I call her T-Dog. She calls me Spano. It's a real tight bond. We're real bros.
I got nothing. All
You
right.
asked. You asked. You asked. So
All right,
I
there.
delivered. I delivered.
I think we should do it. See, I often give away, like for a lot of charitable events, I create Rock on Radio baskets and I throw merch and CDs. I always add a gift certificate, good to co-host this program with me.
That's awesome.
So she just
Can you
won
send
a-
her one of those?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
He
she would
just
love that.
did.
Yeah,
It
that
was a virtual one.
a verbal confirmation.
You can bring her in.
That would be awesome.
On a
She would
Sunday night.
love that. Imagine Tara on the radio.
And
That's
I
right.
can
We'll work on the spaghetti underneath the table first.
tell, and I can tell, your dad wants to do it too. Look at him over there. The
I
enthusiasm
know he's
is
ready.
killing me.
Yeah, right. He's just with the headphones, looking like $1,000,000.
There you go. 609-241-7103. But right now, Samantha Spano is going to do some music for us. And what is that going to be?
Yeah, so this song is called Serenity, and I was thinking a lot about how, like friends of mine, they tell me all the stories of them and their relationships, and I'm just sit back like, coaches don't play, so I can assist you, but that's your problem. So I thought that was clever. Coaches don't play.
Yeah.
Coaches don't play.
Sorry, I wasn't.
So I just thought a lot about, when you're wishing somebody is doing okay in a sarcastic way, even after you're not together. So it's just like, look at me now, So this is called Serenity. I hope she doesn't know about me. I hope she doesn't have to see ghost he left behind, that the heart he broke was mine. I hope she has faith in him. I hope she forgives his sins, loves him like he's the last man on earth. 'Cause after what he did to me, I hope he finds serenity. I hope he can sleep, but I hope I'm in his dreams. I hope that he don't hurt, thinking about how I'm worse without him. I hope she never doubts him, but I hope he finds serenity. I hope he doesn't reach out, ask me what I'm up to now. I hope he knows he's got a good girl back home. I hope he knows that I left town and never looked back when he burned me. But I hope he finds serenity after what he did to me. I hope he finds serenity. I hope he can sleep, but I hope I'm in his dreams. I hope that he don't hurt, thinking about how I'm worse without him. I hope she never doubts him, but I hope he finds serenity. Oh, 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 oh. And I hope he only kissed her to get over me. Got in too deep, it's too nice to leave. Nothing but a rebound. Hoping I get jealous in the background. Look at me now, wishing you well, even if I've been through hell. 'Cause after what you did to me, I hope you find serenity. And I hope you can sleep, but I hope I'm in your dreams. I hope that you don't hurt, 'cause baby, I'm better off without you. I hope she never doubts you, but I hope you find serenity.
Samantha Spano! Rock on Radio. And on the phone with us right now, we have somebody. Hello, welcome to Rock on Radio. Who's this?
This is Joe Weimer.
Oh,
What's up?
Weimer.
I don't mess around. This is Samantha Spano's time.
Weimer.
I threatened to call, so here I am.
Yes.
That's what I love
Oh
about
my
you.
God.
What?
Sam, tell them about the piano songs you've written, because who am I?
You're Joe Weimer, my amazing piano teacher. Who else? Yeah, so we talked about it briefly earlier, but one of the songs I wrote called "Lie to Me" that I'm going to be recording in June. I brought it to Jo and she listened to it. And what did you say? You said something like, just move around more, right? Because I usually stay in one section of the piano and just like arpeggiate and stuff like that. And then I brought her another song, which I'm not recording, but it was a song that I was really happy about writing. It was after Kobe Bryant passed away. Everybody seems to be really affected by that. So it just made me so sad. So I wrote a song called Silent Hallways, which I had an idea for months and months ago, and I put it down and I just kind of forgot about it. And then it kind of resurfaced when this whole thing happened about how when I was in school, this really just horrible thing happened. The hallways were so silent. It's always loud. It's something that's always rustling with just excitement, and all of a sudden it's silent. And I wrote a whole song about that, about how that's how everybody kind of felt after Kobe Bryant and his daughter passed away and all those people in the helicopter crash. So I brought it to Jo. And that one we worked on so much. I think we're still working on that one, I think, right? We kind of
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
We're trying to get the feel across with the way the piano, the dynamics on the piano. So,
yeah,
Sam's really just stepping up her game lately, and I'm so proud of her. And so Coleman, you brought her on your show. That's totally amazing.
Weimer. Of course I did. I did. Well, you brought her on my show first, so thank you for
You're
that.
welcome. Kudos.
You know.
Uber talented kid. She's got a name for herself coming through Nashville pretty soon. Keep an eye out for her and stay close because she is a Jersey girl. So we're pretty excited about where her music's going to take her.
There you go.
Thank you.
So
plus she has a really strong foundation. Like her mom and dad and brother are totally into it, so it really makes it special when you have that support behind you as a songwriter.
Of course.
Yep, I'm having trouble containing her parents over here. I had a
they're just talking so loud, talking so much.
Hold up a minute. I know Val's there, but is Chris there?
Woo! Yeah.
Shut up. Because usually Val's like the tag mom. Okay, she's around all the time, but
she's the
Chris
stage
is always
mom
working and stuff. So hey, Chris, what's up?
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Val. Val's my Brooklyn girl. So yeah, but you know what?
It does.
She's got some really good stuff coming down the line. You know what? Her songwriting has matured like 100%, and her trip down to Nashville was really, I think for Sam, I think for you, it was enlightening and inspiring, and that's what a songwriter does. They take the inspiration and just run with it as best they can. So, so I just want to take a few minutes to call in and say how proud I am of Samantha, and I think, folks need to take a listen because her lyrics aren't trite. They're not shallow. They're true and valid. And they're from a perspective that how a young person looks at things, versus how a middle-aged person looks at things versus how an older person looks at things. Sam has that old soul about her where she looks at all those avenues and tries to incorporate it in her writing. So really talented young woman, and I'm honored to be her piano teacher.
Oh, thank you.
So Weimer, you and I are due for an adventure. What kind of trouble can we get in?
Oh my God. Coleman, are you sure you want to go there with me? Seriously?
I've been there before.
Yeah, many times. Are you sure you're up to going again? Because I have a whole new energy. Have you seen my hair?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well,
Working it.
No, I haven't even seen my hair in 10 years.
That's right. That we already know. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, no, I don't know. Wherever you want to take it, Coleman, let's go there together. We've been doing it for like almost 20 years, so who cares, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Hey, is Art there?
Yes, I am.
Art, what's up, Art? So, oh my gosh, and Claire?
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Amazing. Well, I want to thank the three of you for supporting all the local music, including myself. I will be having new music coming out soon. Plus, I just recently did a project with the Analog Warriors, which Sam heard a little bit of.
Yes,
But,
I
um,
did.
I'm really excited about that, and anytime you can support the local live music, I feel like an older musician needs to carry a younger musician into the future with them, and I feel like Sam's that person for me. So
Oh, thank
I just
you.
want to say how amazing she is, and you haven't heard enough of Samantha Spano. She's coming with more fire and ice. I know it's there.
Well,
So,
there you go.
Awesome.
See? Fantastic.
yeah.
All right,
So
Weimer.
I'm gonna go drink my last bottle of wine for the Sunday night and finish writing my song for I'm writing a song for HBO right now, which is driving me crazy, but I need to finish it in the next 2 days, and it's making me nuts. But I just want to say thank you to all the folks at Rock On Radio, and Sam, go out there and stand and deliver.
Well, thank you.
Bye, Joe.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, Weimer. Thank you. Rock on. Joe Weimer.
She's the best.
Mm-hmm.
I need to ask what is on your screen right now because it looks really good.
Apparently, that's where you're playing.
Is that-
Yeah.
That's Stay Gold
Is that
Cafe.
an avocado? What is that?
Yeah.
I
It's a
haven't-
green bun or some kind of thing. I posted it. That's
Is that ice cream
For
or is
your-
that?
I
it looks
don't
like ice
know.
cream, but
that
it's
might be a
not.
It looks like
balsamic
tuna.
reduction.
yeah.
It
It's
kind of looks like tuna fish.
yeah. I know.
I saw you scroll past it before and it caught
Well,
my eye.
I posted it because that's their website.
Are you
That's
what's,
You're
what's on your
surprised.
screen?
Last time.
Really?
Stay gold.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have great food there. I got a Caesar salad with chicken on, and even that was amazing. The
So see,
simplest thing
You
was
can
so
get
good.
really great food and see Samantha Spano
It's a
on
win-win.
Yeah.
March.
Total win.
21st.
21st.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's on the.
So
Oh yeah, I should probably look at
Yeah.
that. Huh?
been doing that.
It's so nice with the brick walls and stuff.
Yeah, it's so cute in there. It's a
so
great
cute.
place to
The
perform.
subway
So cute.
stands.
It's the Ramtown
I'm
section.
not sure I've ever heard anybody refer to brick walls as cozy.
It is though. It's so nice. They have the hardwood floors and they have like the Edison bulbs in the ceiling. It's so cute. It's so trendy and so cute. She liked it. She really liked it when we were there.
She liked it. She really,
But-
really liked it.
Well, yeah, because when she doesn't get a good vibe about a place I'm performing, she's like, "Oh, I never come back here again." Okay.
No, that's up and coming. Stay Gold is really a lot of people
Yeah.
do. There's open mics there and all
Yeah, they
kinds
have
of
a
Yeah.
big
cool things.
stage.
Yeah.
They have a nice size stage.
Gorilla Bob does it.
Yeah.
Doesn't he do a showcase there too?
Gorilla Bob?
Yeah.
I'm not
I
sure.
think he's the MC.
Is it?
I think so. That
his
sounds
open mic then,
familiar.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's so crazy because places, even we went in Nashville, there was one place we went, the Commodore Grill in the Holiday Inn, and it was a wait list. We waited for 2 hours for me to perform. And because it was an open mic, and that's one of the few that's under 21, so you can go and it's a safe atmosphere.
Is that from the Little Feat song? I see the bright lights of Memphis and the Commodore Hotel.
I don't know, but anyway. But yeah,
All right,
that
I
one
won't
to
sing
try.
But-
Singing
Will never
or
stopped him
dancing.
before. Never stopped him
They
before.
won't let me sing. They won't let me dance.
I think you should do like a live stream, a Facebook live stream of just you just jamming to the music. I
Think
think
so?
that would really work.
Sam, he needs to
You-
do TikTok or something.
Yeah, we should make a
Might run
TikTok when we're
later.
done.
Yeah, we
All
can
right,
TikTok.
we'll do that.
Yeah.
Ah, somebody else is calling.
Yay.
I'm excited.
A new question.
Hello. Welcome to Rock on Radio. Who's this?
Hello,
Hello.
I'm calling for Samantha.
Hey, what's up? That's my grandfather.
Grandpa Spano?
What do you call him? You call him Grandpa?
This is Pop Pop for
Pop-Pop.
Samantha.
There you
How did
go.
you find the number? I'm shocked.
I finally got the number. The listeners
Oh my
for an
god,
hour.
I'm so happy.
How you doing, baby?
I'm good. Wait, I'm sorry, what? My mom was pointing at my dad. She was saying that's his
I'm
father.
having trouble understanding you. I'm sorry. It's Papa Banana wishing our beautiful granddaughter so much luck. She's so beautiful.
Aw,
and we're so
thank you.
proud of her.
Aw, thank you.
We are too there, Pop Up.
Huh? Okay. She's doing so good. I am so impressed that the way she talks. A young lady is fantastic.
Aw,
On
thank
the
you.
air and talking like a professional.
Thank
I love you, honey.
Love you. Thanks for
And
calling.
Nana wants to say hi. Hang on.
Hi.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, how are you?
Nana, honey.
I know.
Now,
You've come such a long way, baby. We're so proud of you.
Aw, thank you.
And you know what? The best is yet to come.
I hope so. We're keeping our fingers crossed over here.
We're rooting for you always.
Thank
Always.
you.
Nana,
You make us very proud. Yes.
where are you guys located?
We live in Staten Island.
Oh,
Mm.
there you go. See? All right. Very cool. All right.
Very cool, right?
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool. Is that my son?
Yes, that's your son.
I hear mom. Is that you, Chris? You're welcome. Hi, Val. Hi to you too. How are you?
She's good. She asked you. She's talking
Well,
to the
I'm
microphone.
here. Yes, good. Yes, we're having a good time.
Are you having a good time? Is that what you said? I can't hear you.
Yes, we're having a good time.
You know what, babe? It's just not hearing you so well. It's maybe me, but
She said
go to
that.
talk.
She said they're having a good time.
Yeah, I hear that. I can kind of hear it. So are you, it sounds like.
I always have a good time. I put the fun in funeral.
Oh, me too. I have a good time too.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Sam, so much, honey.
Bye.
Thank you.
Love
All right,
you guys.
Nana. Thanks.
Yeah, sing us another song. You know my favorite.
We're gonna do that.
Do it tonight, but sing another song for us, okay?
I will.
All right.
We'll get to it.
Say hi to Pop Pop for me.
Okay. Hi, Pop Pop.
There you go. All right. Thank you very much.
You're
Rock
welcome.
on, Nana.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm so
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
What's that beautiful way you said
That's
it before?
amazing. Oh my god.
Well, she wouldn't sing her song.
Right. What do we want
I
to do?
don't know.
What's her
She
favorite
said
song?
I
her
forget what we
favorite
were even
song.
talking about before the food, right?
Yeah, we were looking
Yeah.
at the food here when they called.
Oh,
That's
jeez,
great.
that was funny.
Oh,
Oh.
it's your mom and dad.
Val's mom. Hello, welcome to Rock on Radio. Who's this?
Well, how you doing? This is Bill
And Linda.
and Linda.
Bill and Linda.
Hey!
Nice.
I don't know if Sam or Mom would remember us or know who we are.
Of course we know who you are. Are you kidding?
Are we on the air now?
Yes.
Oh.
Hello, Val. Hello, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
You know, you've come a long way. I mean, we knew that when we first met you 3 years ago.
We're fans.
Oh,
We're big fans.
thank you.
We haven't
Okay.
seen Sam play lately. My wife did at Stay Gold several months ago.
Yeah.
But we saw her at the Sage in Jackson, freehold show she did. The Cafe Ortiz.
Yeah,
We've seen her at several places. She's incredible.
Yeah. They're my groupies. They follow me wherever I go.
Right.
They're my
That's right. We
groupies.
do. We haven't been there lately, but we've been busy with our own, different things with the grandkids.
Of course, of course.
We're, of course, really proud of you, and you're just incredible talent. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, she is incredibly talented.
And Linda
Yeah.
plays guitar. She goes to Chris
So
Pontius.
I think the
Linda
last
plays
time I
guitar.
spoke with her, she was going to go to Tennessee, Nashville, and now here she's been there several times, I guess. So she's really moving up. That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, well, you guys have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Nice to talk to you guys.
Thanks, Bill. Say hi to Linda for me. Fantastic.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
I remember you guys from years ago. They used to get their burgers medium rare too.
Who knew
With
so
cream-
many
with cream
people?
buns.
See?
Who knew so many people?
They're such a lovely couple.
Oh, yeah, they're
Actually
amazing.
takes guitar lessons from Chris Plunkett.
Yeah, so that's how I met
Ah.
Linda.
Yeah.
She would be waiting
In
and I
a
would-
bar with Chris Plunkett?
No!
I know. Chris is getting a bad rap today. I'm gonna have to apologize. Chris is the best. He's
We're gonna have to
taught
bring
me.
him on here.
Of course, he taught me
With
everything I
Tara.
know. Yeah,
Did he?
yeah, he taught me guitar since I was 8. I walked in with my little sundress and my guitar case bigger than me, and there I was playing guitar with Chris, an ex-rocker. He played with Hank Williams Jr.
Whoa.
He toured with him, so he was a
Okay.
bass player. So he's incredible. We love him.
Fantastic. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Time
All right.
tonight.
What do you got?
Fine.
Hmm?
Good time yet tonight.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad,
of
Val.
course.
I'm glad you approved.
That looks great.
See? Spano approved.
Oh
Add that to the website.
The seal
Spano approved.
Spano approval.
Get that copyrighted.
That's right.
Copywritten. That's good English
That's
for me.
right. There
Yeah.
you go.
Like we worry about that.
Hey, I am very grammatically correct.
You just said "are" before as opposed to "is."
I don't, Sam is quite the writer, so she actually will critique everybody's
Grammar, everything. I'm the big.
text messaging.
I'm the
You're the grammar
person.
police?
I
Oh,
really
yes.
am, and
Word
people
nerd.
hate me for it. They
Word nerd.
hate me for it because I will be the person in the text when they send the wrong "your." I'm like, it's you apostrophe RE, and with like a little asterisk to tell them that it was incorrect, and they hate it. They're like, can't you just deal with the autocorrect on the iPhone? No,
they're-
no, I have to fix it. I have to.
They might run you over with that little yellow Jeep.
Mm-hmm. That would be unfortunate.
Some articles published.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I
okay.
took a journalism class last semester in school, and they have this like student published newspaper website. Pretty much, it's called FUSFU, and I wrote like music industry articles. So I wrote about Lizzo staying on the Billboard Hot 100 for so many weeks at a time. I wrote about women declining in country music on country radio and how they're not being played on the radio as much anymore, which is a big issue apparently in Nashville. It's like insane. And every one of them went national. So they were all on the homepage of the website. So that was pretty fun. So I got 4 articles published. So, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I keep saying fantastic a lot tonight.
You do.
I must be stuck.
I just bring that
Well,
out of
she's
people.
just fantastic.
She is, but
See?
you could be stuck too. It could be both. It's a both and.
I write as well.
It's
Did
just
you
a
know that?
robotic response. I heard you're writing a book about men are stupid.
Men are stupid. Yeah, that's the title of the book.
It's
Tell
a
us
very
about
popular
it.
book.
Love to hear it.
I'll
With
tell
women.
you about it.
Okay.
Okay. But I won't take. I'll tell you about it after the program. I don't want to take
Oh,
away from your
okay.
last 15 minutes.
All right.
That's right.
Um,
You want the whole
No,
world
I-
to know men are stupid.
I
Even
write.
though we've pretty much all inferred it by now.
It's coming from him. So.
Inferred. I write for New Jersey Stage
Really?
magazine. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big
That's
writer,
awesome.
Journalist.
And it gets syndicated out to several publications.
Wow, that's awesome.
See,
Yeah.
So you're
I'm
next.
not this dope that you see before you.
I didn't say that. No, I did.
She did.
All right. Okay.
I just figured out.
That love-hate relationship right there.
Right.
In a
She
nutshell.
loves to hate me.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you
I
gonna
do
do
my
for
job.
us?
I don't know. What do we want to hear?
What would
I'm trying
Nana
to
want to
think.
hear?
Well, yeah, Nana. You said you're gonna do Nana's favorite song.
I don't know. I have so many. What do you think?
Don't make her be
do you
calling back
think?
here.
Pop will be saying something.
Goodness.
She'll be calling back. That's not my favorite song.
Oh my God, let's see. I'm gonna see if that's the right key or not. Oh wait, funny story about the bar chords. Like I was saying before, my guitar teacher Chris always wanted me to learn bar chords, and I could never do it because my hands were too small.
Oh, and they cramp up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my little hands would just be stuck, and I'd be like, "What do I do about this?" He's like, "You just have to just figure it out." So I finally wrote a song with bar chords. That was that song Serenity. So that was fun with a bar chord. I don't know. Let's see. How about this is one called You Should Be a Song. That was an interesting one. You like that one? He's nodding his head. He likes that one. You know, I can't put it into words, but I can put it in a verse. Boy, you deserve to be heard. I see a future for us, an everlasting chorus. You should be a song, one I can dance to all night long. One when I'm sad, I can just turn on. One on replay all day, every day, making me crazy. Steal my heart away. Hey, you should be a song. It's like the grand opening, smile and sparks will fly. Boy, will you be mine? I think we could tour the world, and I'd be the luckiest girl. So you should be a song, one I can dance to all night long. One when I'm sad, I can just turn on. One on replay all day, every day, making me crazy. Steal my heart away. Hey,
Used to be a song, number one on the chart in my heart. Ain't no one tearing us apart. Oh, used to be a song. Used to be a song. Used to be a song. And I'm so lucky 'cause I get one of a kind. I'm so lucky 'cause I get to call you mine. And I'm blessed to say you're mine. So you should be a song, one I can dance to all night long. One when I'm sad I can just turn on. One on replay all day, every day, making me crazy. Still on highway. You should be a song, number one on the chart in my heart. Ain't no one tearing us apart. You should be a song. You should be a song. You should be a song.
Samantha Spano here on Rock On Radio. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you.
Do you want to tell them that you spilled your coffee or do you
All
wanna
over the
keep-
place. Nah, it's okay. I spilled it on my phone. I don't know what it is. The glass is cracked anyway.
Oh,
Time for a new phone.
Yeah, I do need a new phone actually.
Oh no.
No, that was great. That was great. What's your social media again?
My social media, my Instagram is at Samantha Spano Official. My Twitter is at Samantha Spano7, and my Facebook is Samantha Spano, because that's my name.
There you go. It's the age of Spano.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Own era.
That's right. So you have a gig on March 21st.
Yes. Very exciting. Yeah.
What day of the week is that?
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday? Saturday?
Yeah. I'm doing a few private events too. I
Oh,
got asked to
look
do
at
a
you.
wedding. I got asked to do a wedding. So the woman has me singing My Best Friend by Tim McGraw. I'm very excited about it because
Oh,
I
no
love
kidding.
that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Is this at the actual ceremony, the cocktail hour, or with the band or?
It's
DJ?
for vows. So
Okay.
yeah. So it'll be fun. I'm excited. She
Very
reached
nice.
out to me. It was actually really crazy. It was on my birthday when I took my driver's test and I failed. And I was like, this day is just horrible. My birthday is terrible. And she reached out to me. I was like, that made my day better. Because it was crazy because I had performed in a first grade classroom that her son was in and she had remembered me. And she was saying how excited her son was to see me again and everything. So crazy.
Now, I know this is it's towards the end of the night, so it's usually about when things start to sink in. For me.
I'm scared. Little delayed.
One of the questions that I often ask musicians that come through here
Mhm.
is, what's the end game?
The end game.
Now, like Joe Weimer,
Mhm.
you know, I when I played drums for her when she was still doing heavy duty blues music
Mhm.
mixed with some of her originals. Matter of fact, we used to do Johnny Lang's "Lie to Me." So when you said that, I'm thinking, would she just rearrange it? You know, but
No, that's all original.
there you go.
Let me tell you.
So, but you know, and then as your career develops, you know, now Joe, you just heard her, she's writing a show or a song for an HBO project of
Mhm.
sorts. Your ideals change, or your desires, the direction you want to go changes.
Yeah.
So what is your end game? What is it that Samantha Spano wants out of her musical endeavors?
I definitely want it to go as far as I possibly can with it. I always want to be able to perform. I always want to be able to write. I always want to be able to express what I'm going through some type of art, because that's basically my therapy. I don't know how else I would analyze things in my head if I didn't have a melody to put it to. I definitely want to always be able to create something new. Anything that has to do with music. We talk about this all the time with college and everything. It's the dream of becoming a headlining touring artist. That's very far-fetched, and I know that. 5 years ago, I didn't know that, but I do know that that's the reality of it. And I know that if I can just be surrounded by music, whether it's recording or writing for BMI or just managing an artist and giving them the right direction to go in, I know that that's where I need to be. So I definitely want to see how the next few years work out, see what happens through college, kind of experiment, maybe go down to Nashville a few more times, see what happens with that, and just basically get my name out there, see what happens, take my chances, and then, hopefully get a job. I don't know.
Well,
Adult. Do some
Adult, yeah, some adulting, maybe get a dog or
Now,
something.
I'm going to tell you a quick story, and I've told it on this program before about when I was your age. When I was 18, I applied for one college. There's only one college I wanted to go to, and I applied 3 times. The third time, I actually had somebody take an application there who went there that I graduated high school with.
Mhm.
Now, we had 521 graduating seniors. My class rank was 80.
Wow.
Okay. So I had the academic credentials to get into the school, but 3 times I heard nothing.
Mhm.
So thoroughly disappointed. I was, playing in bands at that point. I was playing in bars. Drinking age was 18. You go out and play in bars. So I'm out playing in bars, and that was my job when I graduated high
Mhm.
school. And my mother comes up to me and she says, "So Daniel," I knew I was in trouble right there.
She used the full name.
She says,
That's when you know you're in trouble.
"So Daniel, what are you going to do?" I said, "What do you mean?" She says, "Well, you're not going to college.
Mhm.
You got to get a job." "Mom, I got a job." "You do? What do you? I'm a musician." "No, you need to get a real job. You could fall back on music,
Mhm.
or you could fall back on the other job." And one of the things that I discovered, and this might get your father to punch me in the face, but one of the things that I discovered through that experience was that I accommodated my mother's wishes and I got a full-time job. I went to work for the Wall Street Journal. And, but as soon as I got a plan B, plan A ceased to exist.
Mhm.
Now it's just a drummer in a cover band.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I've heard this story before.
So-
It feels like.
So, and you kind of can't lose focus of what it is you really want to do.
Mhm.
Because fortunately, but unfortunately for you, you're female.
Mhm.
And what I mean by that is, as you get older, and these dopes that don't want to go to the prom with you, when you're going to eventually, if you follow the path in life, you're going to wind up meeting somebody, getting married, maybe having children, and then you turn around and that's now your focus.
Mhm.
So it's a very difficult choice
Yeah.
to make.
Well, I think it's very. I hear interviews with I know Mickey Guyton. I met her in Nashville. She's an up and coming country singer. She had just signed a deal with Warner Brothers Publishing when I was in Nashville, and she had come to the Country Music Hall of Fame, and we met her and we talked to her, and she was saying there were so many times that she was turned away because she was African American or because she was a woman, and she didn't fit into country music. And that was the stereotype. You had to be a blonde to be in country music. You had to be white to be in country music. And she was trying so hard to break that stereotype that she wasted so much of her time. And she finally did it. Her time had finally come. But it's so crazy to hear stories that men are just dominating the genre of especially country music, because it's a man's world apparently, as it is. That's what it seems to be, but it's turning into girl power, So I don't know. I feel like if you can be as strong-willed and you can be as thick-skinned as any other man in the boardroom, you'll be fine. So I feel like that's what my dad teaches me. That's what my mom teaches me, that I already do have thick skin. Nothing really gets to me unless I write a song about it. Then, it's like, ooh, something triggered her. But yeah, so I definitely understand that, and they tell me all the time, you have to have a plan B. touring musician thing isn't that realistic. Like, of course, we want to be here for you, and they give me that whole spiel, but they definitely tell me that I have to have a job.
At
and a
least you
full
want to
job.
go. At least you want to go to school
Yeah,
for music, so you're staying in the field.
yeah. Because I
which
can't
is-
imagine
which is
like
great.
doing something other than that. So that's
That's
yeah.
huge.
yeah. And as long as it
Um,
doesn't have to do too much with math, I'll be
Correct.
fine.
Well, and there you go. It's 9:00.
Wow,
on the
time
clock.
flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having rum too. Trust me.
I wouldn't know.
Plunk it. Well, all right. Samantha, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
For
me.
making the trip. Chris and Val, thank you for bringing her down. Thank you to everybody who called. I have to get you my new co-host, Tara. I have to
Yes,
get you her
Tara,
tchotchkes.
Tara needs her swag.
Claire, Art, thank you. Next week, who do we have next week? I have to look at the calendar before we.
Oh, aren't we? Are we?
Next week's March 1st, right?
Yeah,
So where is our calendar? Which
I have it.
there it is, right there.
Grace Field.
Oh, Grace Field.
Mhm.
Oh, Taco Bell Sunday.
Gotta ring Taco Bell.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And we, of course, you're stuck with us now. So
Fun. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, especially if Tara's gonna co-host.
there you
I'll
go.
be here.
Bring her
Right.
down.
I'll
right?
be here.
So okay.
have a physical from Nashville in June when we actually have a whole.
Product.
Oh, we have a tangible
Yeah.
Come back.
tangible album.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll bring
definitely
it
bring
back.
some of those for you.
There you go.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. So until next week.
Rock
on.